All right, remember, the machine knows if you're lying. First statement, Carvana will give you a real offer on your car all online.
False.
True, actually. You can sell your car in minutes.
False? That's gotta be...
True again. Carvana will pick up your car from your door, or you can drop it off at one of their car vending machines.
Sounds too good to be true, so... True!
Finally caught on. Nice job. Honesty isn't just their policy, it's their entire model. Sell your car today, too.
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Experience the sequel everyone's been waiting for. Follow Drayton and Dallas as they navigate the challenges of college life while trying to stay true to both themselves and each other. Sideline 2 Intercepted, starring Noah Beck and Sienna Agudong, is streaming now for free, only on Tubi.
This is Optimal Living Daily. What did I learn too late in life? By James Altucher of jamesaltucher.com. And I'm Justin Malik, the guy reading to you every day of the year. We're going to get right to it as we optimize your life. What did I learn too late in life? By James Altucher of jamesaltucher.com. I killed myself every day, nonstop torture. For decades, myself was a deadly mixture of anxiety about money, pain about relationships, petty jealousy, fear, wanting people to like me. I was thrown out of graduate school, failed at business, failed at jobs, lost a marriage, a house, then 2, always jealous, always crying, always wishing I were someone else. I constantly thought about money, night and day. I would go to therapists, not to reduce my anxiety, but just to ask them for money. I'd go to psychics and astrologers and ask them when I would make money. They always said, "Next year you will make a lot of money." Or when China was hot, they'd say, "I see China in your future. A lot of money." None of it ever came true. I exiled myself 70 miles away. I didn't leave my house for 3 months. I felt dead. One day, I had a bad trading day. I was so upset. When will things change? There was a little island near where I was. I walked into the water. I let the water go over my head and I just floated. I wanted to die. I was so sick of being a prisoner to the enormous desire of money. It was a monster. It never left my head. It was killing me. I wanted to sink. The next day I said, why do I keep making it and then losing it? Why do I keep falling in love and then disaster? What is going right when I make it? What is going wrong when I lose it? What is going right when I fall in love? What is going wrong when I lose that love? What is going right when I am creative? What is going wrong when I lose that creativity? There was a time in early 2008 I was writing for thestreet.com. I was so depressed I couldn't get out of bed. My business partner Dan was writing 4 articles a day under my name so nobody would realize I disappeared. I had to change. Maybe desire equals anxiety, which equals negativity. I became addicted to anti-anxiety drugs, antipsychotic drugs, painkillers, alcohol, everything that could numb me enough to sleep. I was so addicted to the worst drugs, I'm still weaning off of them 1/4 milligram at a time. I've always been an addict. I always will be an addict. I looked back at the best times in my life, when I felt confident, when I was making money, when I felt the courage to love others, when I felt the strength of having others love me. What was I doing right? I looked back at when I was doing things wrong, business failing, no friends, aborted relationships, lying. What was I doing wrong? I didn't have a core integrity to speak from. I didn't have a core manifesto. Now I do, and I try to live it every day. People always want complex solutions to simple problems, but minimalism, simplicity, less is always the best. So I'll write what I've written before, maybe add a tiny bit. The entire universe came from a single infinitesimal dot, a fresh start. Physical health, eat, sleep, move. 8 hours of sleep, simply don't eat processed foods, I try. Move. On a recent podcast, the author of The Bad Food Bible told me 30 minutes of brisk walking a day is enough. Emotional health, 0 toxic people. I have so many examples of this. A bad romantic relationship will destroy every opportunity and friendship in your life. One single bad business relationship can destroy a billion revenue company. One bad friend can cause months of anxiety and worry. Only 1,000 no's can find you the right yes. To you who are special to me, yes. Creative health. I always say, write 10 ideas a day. Not to have a good idea, but to exercise the idea machine. a machine that'll change your life once developed. Every day, this idea machine fuels the rest of my life. It's a miracle. How can you be creative? I don't know. Keep a notebook. I keep a writer's pad and write your ideas down for the day. Then write down everything interesting to you. Practice. Write 10 novel ideas. Write 10 inventions. Write 10 things McDonald's can do to be better. Google, your friend, your spouse. Spiritual health. I hate the word spiritual. It sort of feels gooey. But the essence of spirituality is simply, I can't control the world. And the world is an irrational place filled with irrational people. And yet happiness still exists. What is happiness? I don't know, but this is what I try. Friendships and love, improvement every day in the activities I love, even tiny improvement, and freedom, making more choices for myself today than the day before. If others are making choices for me, the results won't be as good as my own choices for me. Everyone else's agenda is worse for you than your agenda. 1% improvement a day. Whatever I try to get good at, I try to improve 1% a day. How? Mentors, virtual mentors, doing, reading, writing, studying failure, never blame, always study, repeat, challenge myself. If I want to get better at something, find the worst conditions to practice in. Mikhail Botvinnik, former world chess champion, used to play practice matches with someone blowing smoke in his face. Did he get better? Yes. Did he die of cancer? Probably, but he got 1% better a day. Less. 2 years ago, I threw away everything I owned. I lived for 2 years in Airbnbs. Now I am starting to slowly build up. In those 2 years, I was more successful than I ever was. I discovered new and great friends. I met someone special. When you get rid of the clutter of life, of the mind, of emotions, then true love takes its place. Loving yourself is abundance. From nothing comes everything. What did I learn too late in life? Nothing. You just listened to the post titled, What Did I Learn Too Late in Life? By James Altucher of jamesaltucher.com. And I'll be right back with my commentary. We all know the struggle of the holiday gift hunt. You want something personal, but also want to avoid buying clutter. That's why I recommend Aura Frames. It makes holiday shopping incredibly easy because it's meaningful and looks beautiful in any home. My favorite feature is that you can preload photos before it even ships. I set one up where I added a welcome message and a whole album of memories. It connects to Wi-Fi, and you can share photos and videos effortlessly straight from your phone, keeping everyone connected all year long. Don't wait. Win the holidays now with Aura Frames. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code OLD at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code OLD. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. It's time for Cyber Monday, Dell Technologies' biggest sale of the year. That's right, you'll find the lowest prices of the year on select Dell PCs like the Dell 16 Plus with Intel Core Ultra processors. And with built-in advanced AI features, it's the PC that helps you do more faster. From smarter multitasking to extended battery life, these PCs get the busy work done so you can focus on what matters most to you. Plus, earn Dell rewards and enjoy many other benefits like free shipping, expert support, price match guarantee, and flexible financing options. They also have the biggest deals on accessories that pair perfectly with your Dell PC, improving the way you work, play, and connect. Whether you just started holiday shopping or you're finishing up, these PCs and accessories make perfect gifts for everyone on your list. Shop now at Dell.com/deals and don't miss out on the best prices of the year. That's Dell.com/deals. Thank you to James. Some of the authors I narrate share their past struggles, but it always sounds different with James. I don't think he's exaggerating. He's just been through a lot. I've seen the idea of 1% improvement each day. It reminds me of the idea of steering a large ship. You can't just turn it around. And when you change directions, it's tiny little changes so that when you look back, you can see how those tiny changes really added up. It's easy to get sucked into the idea that we need a huge, drastic change, and it needs to be done now or overnight, but that just doesn't stick. And it's so much harder to do, which is why so many gym memberships are bought and the gyms tend to be crowded at the beginning of the year, but then by February or March, it's back to where it started. Instead, we can take the pressure off, make small, consistent progress, and focus on a few important pillars like he does. It's never too late to start. So good stuff to think about today. Thank you again to James, and thank you for being here every day and optimizing your life along with me. It means a lot. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow as usual, where your optimal life awaits.